Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I just I don't know. I was thinking about relationships and the things that I've learned in the past few years about relationships. And honestly, I feel like the thing that I see the most that people are doing wrong, I guess, or maybe not doing wrong, but something I feel like people can improve on a lot is seeing relationships, even just it doesn't have to be just romantic relationships, even with friendships or in your family life or whatever. I feel like you need to. Okay, well, let me rewind. So back in previous relationships, I feel like I was lacking self-love and fulfillment in my life, and I don't know, it's almost my only goal in life. This is horrible, but or my main focus was I need to find the right person for me. I need to find the one that's gonna make my life worth living, basically. And that's just when you come into a relationship out of a space of being needy and needing that person to make you happy, needing that person to make you fulfilled, and if that person leaves, or if that person were to cheat on you, worst case scenario, or something, if your whole life is gonna crumble because of that, then I feel like you need to kind of reassess your life, to be honest, because if you're dependent on someone else, you're gonna keep losing over and over, because I don't know, just take it from me, I've been through years of relationships that were codependent, but really why I feel maybe, I don't know, I feel the best place to be in with relationships in general is to be at a place where you love yourself so much and you love your life so much and you have passion and you're doing all the things you love doing, you have good friends, family, all that is in place. Then you're not coming from a place of being needy anymore, you're coming from a place of already being fulfilled. And so you don't get so attached to people. And then, relationships honestly just become a lot more fun at that point, because you're not constantly, having this anxiety, worrying about what the other person is doing or what they're going to do in the future. Or, if they're going to be, your life partner forever, because you know that no matter what happens with that person, that you're still going to be happy. And you're still gonna just be doing you and doing all the things you're passionate about, etc. And yeah, I feel just when you love yourself a lot, you can enter into a relationship and give love to that person without expecting anything back, in a way. And I'm not saying you don't deserve to have love given to you, if you're not giving love. What I'm saying, I guess, is that if you're a loving person, because you're vibrating at that frequency, you're gonna keep drawing more love into your life, because since you already hold that as your frequency, you're not needing it from anyone else. And so when you're not when you need something, when you're wanting something so badly that you're not living your life because you're I'm not gonna live my life until I get this thing, that's putting you in resistance to the thing you want. So even with career or money, for example, if you if you're I'm not happy with my life until I get this money or I get this career, then you're in resistance to that, and that thing really can't come into your life, because it's just, I mean, it's just how manifestation works, really, because when you're in, like, that wanting and needing, like, feeling, you're at, like, a lower vibration, because it's kind of telling the universe, like, that you're not grateful for what you already have. So, like, I don't know, I feel like the key to life in general is just to be grateful with where you're at, and, like, every day just to be, kind of send out, like, a prayer of gratitude to the universe for the things that you have, because, I mean, even with everything going on right now, like, odds are, like, you have a house, you have a place to sleep, you have food in your stomach, you're able to go outside and feel the sun on your skin and feel the fresh air. You probably have time to do the things you like to do. Like, all those things are blessings, and, like, if you want to attract more blessings and more prosperity into your life, then focus on the things you're already grateful for, instead of, like, because, like, if you're always focused on the next thing, then you really can't be grateful for what you have in the present moment, because you're like, oh, it's not enough, this isn't enough, you know? I like how this turned into, like, me ranting about, like, manifestation, and really what I wanted mostly to talk about was just what I said earlier, like, love yourself so that you can let that love, you know, be a benefit to others. And in that way, like, when you love yourself, if you give love to people, like, you can just keep on giving it, and because you found that, like, source of love within yourself, like, you're not gonna run out of love to give people, you know what I mean? And that, I don't know, like, I feel like that in itself brings a lot of joy into your life, because, you know, helping people, loving people, sharing, like, that healing energy with someone is very, like, healing to ourselves as well, and it feels really good. So I highly recommend that. And I don't know, you might ask, like, oh, how do I love myself? Like, I've done all these shitty things that I am not proud of, like, I'm ashamed of this, like, I'm not where I want to be with this, you know, like, I feel like to really love yourself, you have to realize that you're not everything that you think you are, that you're not all your achievements in life, you're not your past, you know, you're just, like, consciousness, like, here to experience love and to experience joy and peace. And, you know, like, I don't know, I highly recommend meditating if you really want to, like, connect to, like, that inner part of yourself that isn't easily disturbed by, like, outside influences, and to really find peace and find your, like, the essence of who you are. I feel like that really started for me when I started meditating a lot more. Yeah, and once again, I've probably said this, like, 100 times, but I highly recommend any books by Eckhart Tolle. Yeah, I am feeling great today. I got up, let's see, I've been really slow to get up lately. It takes me like an hour to get out of bed, and then a while to get, like, up and ready and out of the house. But I don't know, I feel like I've been able to share a lot more love with people recently, which is probably why all of this stuff was on my mind. Like, I feel like I've just made a lot of friends here on YouTube or just, like, online, and I love the internet because of that. Like, you can connect with people, and even, like, literally, even if we were locked inside our houses and we couldn't go outside, like, I can still connect to people through the internet, you know? Yeah, if you guys have any questions about this, or you just want advice, or I don't know, like literally anything, just comment down below. Or you can message me on Instagram. I usually, like, if people message me on there, I usually get back to them. Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember Kid Cudi, but I was listening to him earlier, and it was like the most motivating music. So yeah, I forget the name of the song. I think it's called like Memories or something. But yeah, you should listen to that song today. It's really good. I never know how to wrap up these videos because I never know like if I'm done talking. Because I always stop the video and then I always end up like filming more afterwards. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. You know, love yourself, love other people. It's really all that life's about, honestly. It's like a giant love simulation. Anyways, okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I knew I was gonna want to add more to this video. I was thinking another huge mistake that I made, or that even like I have to stop myself from doing right now, is putting people on a pedestal. Because what happens, like, let's say you get into a relationship and you put that person on a pedestal, you are gonna value their love and affection and their opinion above anyone else's. So really, like, you're cutting yourself off from a lot of, how do I say this? Like, because you're so focused on what their opinion is of you and like getting love from that person, you're gonna cut yourself off from all the other sources of love and from almost like your own opinion of yourself. Because like for me, it's like I don't care what most people think, but I would get into a relationship and then I put this person on a pedestal, and because I put them on a pedestal, they would start telling me how they feel about my life, what they think I should do, and this and that, and I would listen to it and I would get down on myself because maybe they didn't have the same perspective as me and they were kind of putting me down in a way, or not supporting me, I guess. And so my self-esteem would suffer because I was putting their opinion above my own opinion of myself, which you shouldn't ever do that, you know? Like, only accept people in your life that are going to be supporting of you. And, you know, not to say that, you know, don't let people, like, give you constructive criticism, you know? Just don't put so much importance on their opinion. Like, make sure that you know who you are and you know your strengths and weaknesses, and you know, you have confidence in yourself so that you don't let others' opinions become, especially in a romantic relationship, you don't put their opinion of what they think you should do in your life, or, you know, how you should be, you don't let that affect you because you know yourself. But yeah, because, and when you put someone on a pedestal, you start ignoring red flags, you start, just, like, thinking too highly of the person almost, and, like, there's a difference between loving someone and, like, you know, thinking that they're, like, perfect and kind of, like, obsessing over them. I don't know how to explain this. I just, like, I know that in the past that was, like, a really common tendency for me, was to, like, hyper focus on someone, like, really intensely. And I mean, maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe that's just another symptom of being codependent. But yeah, it never worked out for me. Never. And now I feel like I see people more for what they really are, even if I do really like them. And so I can see more clearly if there's, like, red flags. You know. So that's actually it now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.